An overwhelming majority of 90% of people enjoyed the Barbie movie. Assuming you all saw the Barbie movie, this implies that 90% of you also enjoyed it. Also meaning that 90% of you therefore have already listened to and enjoyed hyperpop. This is because hyperpop artist Charli XCX sings the popular song Speed Drive from the movie, garnering her almost 140 million listens and over 19 million monthly listeners on Spotify. The reason this matters is that the niche growing genre, hyperpop, is the future of the music industry, and you're gonna wanna hop on board. Our generation is actively creating the future through what we are entertained by and advocate for. The reason this genre is growing right now is because hyperpop was built for the Gen Z audience, for us. Looking back, modern hyperpop is rooted in subgenres dating back to the early 2000s and has only been on the rise since. For example, nightcore, consisting of high-pitched, fast-paced parodies of songs, gained prevalence in the early 2000s. Many of you might have even stumbled upon that type of music when you were younger. Hyperpop is often found incorporating these aspects, and therefore is able to create a sense of humor within it that many others, and myself, can find a sentimental connection to. In this way, many people of our generation find comfort and nostalgia in the style of music. Not only that, but the entire essence of hyperpop plays on stereotypes of modern pop music, giving itself a contradictory platform this generation can find irony in. This genre also offers a safe space for incoming listeners, as they've been pioneered and dominated by LGBT artists. Many queer artists started using their music as a form of rebellion against social standards. In this sense, their music has become synonymous with the Alliance by many accounts. Listeners come to find an understanding of themselves and a connection to others. Laura Les, Dorian Electra, Arca, Fraxium, Dollywood, and so many more. There are so many queer musicians who make up this field, and their music allows for self-expression and actively works against societal norms and confines of popular music. I know many people out there can relate to not finding a place where they fit in, or comfortable to express yourself freely. This genre could offer the place that makes people feel less judged and alone. This could encourage many to seek community in the developing genre. Despite this, many people still insist that it would be impossible for the genre to become mainstream or appeal to the general public, as it's often looked at as weird, too different, or outcast beside popular modern music. However, artists such as 100 gecs, Rico Nasty, Blade, and the formerly mentioned Charli XCX hit hundreds of millions of listens on their songs across platforms, already proving that concept wrong. Beyond that, as hyperpop influences more mainstream artists, its style could reach the ears of many more listeners as well. This genre continues to propel upwards in the music industry, and for good reason. Whether hyperpop allows you to rebel and find belonging, feel nostalgic and lighthearted, or you just like the unique sound, the style is inherently Gen Z in influence and effect, and therefore it holds the future for music as a whole.